right. Welcome back to the Dr. Perry's podcast, Pathways to Practice, guiding international students to U.S. success. I'm your host, Dr. Ronald Perry. In today's episode, we're getting personal. Today is not about your application or interview. It's about what happens after you get the acceptance letter. Moving to the U.S. to the dental school. Smart tips for a smooth transition. That's what we want to talk about today. Because relocating to the United States isn't just about getting on a plane. It isn't just about preparing to be here for a new life. It's about academically, it's about emotional, it's about financial, cultural. There's a lot of things going on here. I've watched hundreds of international students go through this journey. Some thrive, some struggle, but all of them face a learning curve. So let's walk you through this. Let's just talk about it a little bit so you're a little bit more comfortable, what to expect, and how to make your first year in the U.S. a successful one. That's what it's all about. Segment 1. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. Well, let's start with the truth. Moving to a new country is not easy. Period. It's tough. You're leaving behind familiarity, family, language, food, friends, everything, and stepping into a fast-paced, high-expectation environment. Some students feel lonely. Some questions if they made the right decision. Totally natural. My first piece of advice, give yourself some grace period here. Feeling overwhelmed doesn't mean that you're weak. It means you're human. The students who succeed aren't the ones who never feel stress. They're the ones who seek support and stay grounded in why they came. Segment 2, cultural adjustment. More than you think. You might speak fluent English. You might have visited the U.S. many times. But living here, especially in a dental school environment, can be totally different. It can be a cultural shock. Here's what students often report. Professors may seem informal, using their first names. That's very common in the United States. Peer interactions rely on self-advocacy. You're expected to speak up. I know in most countries you don't speak up or you're not allowed to, but here we encourage it. Time is everything. Punctuality, deadlines, calendars, reading emails, responding to them, all very, very important. Group work matters. Collaboration is key. We talk about teamwork all the time. And yes, you'll get tired of eating salads and sandwiches and the pizza. Pizza is always a very common and popular thing. So learn the unspoken norms. Ask questions. Observe how classmates interact. And don't be afraid to be yourself while adapting. Cultural exchange goes both ways. We want to learn what you're about, and you should learn about what we're about. Segment 3, housing and lifestyle basics. Let's get practical. Housing will be one of the biggest decisions you make. And expenses. Here's what to keep in mind. Start early. The best housing options near your school, go quickly. It's really important to be near the school because you're going to be spending a lot of time at whatever institution you're at. Set a realistic budget. Factor in rent, utilities, internet, transportation, and buffer for emergencies. Ask students that have gone through it. They will be a great resource for you. Know your commute. Being close to campus saves time. So if you move far away, you may save a little bit of money, but you're going to spend more in time. So what is important to you? Being further away can save you money, but like I said, it's going to cost you more in the time factor. Roommates. Many international students share apartments with classmates. Great collaboration. Just make sure your expectations are clear and you pick the right one, because that can make your life miserable. Use school resources, student forums, feedback, Facebook. All of that is really important. Housing boards, all of this becomes very, very important resources. Don't wire money without a verified lease. And always tour and ask someone to tour before you sign it. And once you sign it, you're locked in. Segment 4, understanding cost of living and budgeting. The U.S. is expensive, especially like Boston, LA, New York, San Francisco. These are all expensive cities. But here's some monthly estimates that you got to keep in mind. And these can vary from city to city or go up or down depending on what your lifestyle is. Rent can go anywhere between $800 and $1,600 or more depending on what you try to choose. Groceries can be $300 to $500 per month or more. Transportation can be $80 to $150 per month. Health insurance, it can be $150 to $300, and phone and internet can be $60 to $120. So, tip: get a basic budget spreadsheet. Track your expenses, spending for a day. It's not about restricting your life, it's about sustaining it and being practical. Remember, live frugally now so you can live better later. And remember, your classmates may have very different financial situations. Don't compare. Live your reality, not theirs. Live your reality with wisdom and humility. It's really, really important. So, segment 5: emotional preparation. Your inner toolkit. Now, let's talk about what's not in the suitcase. Well, you need inner toolkit, a support system. You really need people around you, or being able to reach out to someone. It could be a classmate, it could be your family member, it could be a relative that's close by, or whatever the case may be. That's really important to get all those things down. Stress management strategies. If you exercise, try to keep it up. Try to work it in. Meditation can be really, really important. Journaling, faith, these are all important things or aspects. You should not change it. A willingness to ask for help. If you don't ask for help, you might have a problem. So make sure you do ask for some help that's out there. Homesickness will come. So will imposter syndrome. You might feel left out. You may feel strange. You may be homesick. You may feel different about everything that's happening around you because everything is different. You might feel everyone's ahead of you, but they're not. So don't get caught up in this. They're just hiding it better than you are. So, tip: find your circle. At most schools, international dental students become like family. And it's really important to be a family and be close knit because that is part of your support system. Lean on them, encourage each other, and build relationships with faculty here. We're here for you, and you're here for us. So, not just grades, it's about everything else. It's about assimilating into the whole U.S. experience. Segment 6: academic and clinical expectations in the U.S. Dental education here moves fast. You'll be expected to do a lot of different things and do it very quickly and timely. Learn and apply to U.S. clinical protocols. Communicate clearly with the patients and with your colleagues, especially in English. Take initiatives in labs and clinics. Pass licensure exams, often while you're still adapting. So there's a lot of moving parts here. It's not difficult, but it comes down to time management and understanding how to deal with it. So, tip: don't wait to catch up. If you're struggling with a subject or skill, speak up early. Ask for help. It's really important to do that. Tutoring, faculty office hours, and peer support are there for a reason. It's important to ask for these things quickly, and if you need it often, do it. And remember, confidence isn't pretending you know everything. It's the courage to ask when you don't. Segment 6: celebrate the journey. Let me end with this. You don't just move to another country, you move toward a dream. You've been looking to do this for some of you, many years or many months or many decades. It could be a better future, a better purpose, a better you, and for your families. You're not alone. You're not just another student. You're part of a global community of healers and helpers, and you bring a richness of experience that makes the profession stronger. So celebrate the small wins. Your first patient interaction, your first successful prep, your first American winter coat, your first snowstorm. That could be a success. So celebrate all the little things and experience it and enjoy it. Take pride in the journey, because I guarantee your future patients will be grateful that you made the move, and you're going to enjoy it too. So, thanks again for joining me on the Dr. Perry Podcast, Pathways to Success. If you're preparing to move to the U.S., no, I'm cheering you on. Next week in episode 5, we're going to see how to shine in dental school interviews. I know this is going to be an important topic for people, what the secrets are, including tips for virtual in-person interviews, common questions, and how to connect with your story. Until then, breathe deep, walk forward, and remember, you weren't just accepted into dental school, you were chosen because who you are. Have a great day.